this morning about dream again. The world belongs to awakened dreamers. You have to dream awake. And what we need is revelation knowledge. I was in a doctor's house on Tuesday, and when we got in there, one of their dogs started barking, and my wife called the dog by her name, and the mom said, "No, that dog that you call is dead." I was like, "This other dog look exactly like that one." They said, "Yeah." My daughter, who is a doctor, the husband is a doctor too, took that dog for a walk. And the dog had a heat stroke. And I was like, that is funny. I said, I claimed for another doctor. And it's amazing, those are the two doctors I work for. I said, I claimed for another doctor. That's exactly what happened to his dog. That he took his dog for a walk. It was a black dog. And it was a mild day, you know, just mildly humid, maybe 70 or 75 degrees. And they were walking. And next thing he knew, the dog collapsed. By the time they took it to the vet said the dog had a heat stroke. We were in his house for a community meeting. And somebody said, "Where's your dog?" That's when they revealed what had happened. So when this doctor's mom was telling us what happened to their dog too, I was like, wow, that is so funny. So that means in less than 1 year, I've met two families who lost their dog by just walking with the dog. And the gist of that story is this. You would think the one who knows the most about the human body and whatever we need to do will be a doctor. And yet, it's not coincidence that two doctors that I work for lost their pet by walking it in a humid atmosphere, and it leads to heat stroke. And what the Lord told me there is this: knowledge is everything. Knowledge is everything. And this year we're going to focus on unraveling the word of God in this house, so that you operate from a position of empowerment. There's something called the power of certainty. They did an experiment with a renowned surgeon, where this surgeon was operating on human brain. They attached to him sensors to monitor his heart rate. This man opens a human brain that any simple mistake can lead to all kinds of problems. He operated without his heartbeat rising at all. He operated on the human brain flawlessly. That same guy, when Tiger Woods was Tiger Woods, winning all the tournament, the guy was a golf lover. They asked him to go and play golf with Tiger Woods, and they attached the same sensor to him. He was so nervous that they were not sure if he would make it through the tournament. He was like he's going to have a heart attack. And they were wondering, how can you be so cool, calm, and collected when you are operating on a human brain? And now you are actually having fun playing golf, and you are in a state of panic. Whatever you know, whatever you've learned, whatever knowledge you've acquired, always make you at ease. You can operate effortlessly. You can operate real effortlessly when you are sure of the ground you are standing on. Unfortunately, a lot of us are adults, and we're still operating with the kindergarten theology we learn in Sunday school. Because we've never examined our belief system. What do you really believe about God? And if you really examine your Christian theology, you will find it's full of holes. Because you've never taken what you've been taught and examined it in the light of the Word of God, according to the way it is written. I remember when we started this church a year ago, and we said in this church, we don't tithe. That you come to God and give as your purpose in your heart. That tithing is not biblical. That if you want to know about the giving in the kingdom, go and read 2 Corinthians chapter 8 and 9. That the instruction there is you give as you purpose in your heart. And if you read the history of the Bible, it explains itself. Today, the people we are copying, the Hebrew people, the Jewish people, they don't tithe. It's illegal for you to give your tithe to anybody but a Levite. And they don't know who is a Levite now. Even in the Old Testament, if you read the book of Nehemiah, there was a time they said, if you're a Levite, we want you to stay on this side. And they have so many people who went on that side, and they said, you cannot operate as a priest because we cannot trace your family history. It's in the Bible.